Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Latemar GTX boots available at RevZilla.com. It is a first from Dainese. This is a full-height Gore-Tex multi-season touring and adventure boot that has the double cuff closure. To date, we've only seen one other manufacturer nail this, and that's Daytona, handmade out of Bavaria. This is the new Dainese Latemar, and it's eaten from its chili bowl. If we look at it, classic Dainese style, and I will just call this out right out of the gates, it's going to be a little bit more lightweight than the Daytona. This guy's a Humvee, that guy's an Abrams tank. Depends on what you're looking for. Carries the classic Dainese style. My favorite thing about this boot, for its double cuff closure, being full Gore-Tex, waterproof, breathable, 4-season design, it's going to breathe a little better. And it's going to breathe a little better because you can see the micro laser perforation that's on the lateral side of the boot. And then when we open it up, you're going to see additional perforation up here along the top of the inner booty, which is Gore-Tex line, again, allowing you to be more comfortable. So if your foot runs really, really hot, you want a lighter weight boot that breathes a little better, but still gives you the full benefits of waterproof breathability that Gore-Tex carries, that platinum standard, this could be a phenomenal option from Dainese. I will call out, though, that you're still looking to invest north of that $400 mark. So again, you're gonna have to make that choice compared to something like the Daytona Roadstar, which is gonna be, again, the other boot with a similar configuration. Now, before I dive into sizing, let's talk about this double cuff closure. The beauty of it is the Gore-Tex on the inside. You have a zipper on either side of the boot, and if I pull it down, there's my Gore-Tex, my inner booty design. It's non-removable. My pant leg or my gaiter come down over top of it, and then you're gonna zip everything up around it from the outside and from the inside here, and you're gonna get that full waterproof design. You can notice the drain holes right there at the base of the zippers. That's where all the water that might get in along your pant leg is gonna come down and run right out. So again, you have the ability to do that in really heavy, nasty stuff. It's like a double gauntlet at your wrist. You now have a double gauntlet or double inner booty that's gonna seamlessly integrate with your waterproof riding pants. And that is one of the big features here that, again, we haven't really seen anybody else do. Remember, full grain leather, you have some reflectivity here, and you're carrying a lot of that Dainese style with it. Now, let's talk about sizing. Use a size chart. Dainese has been serving the American market forever. You're not going to have any surprises here. If anything, you have great comfortability and flexibility. But I will say that just like some of the other double cuff boots, you have these wings along the back. So you have the ability, depending on how big your calf is and how much pant leg you're going to stuff in it, that you have the ability to adjust it. I will also say this, that while it's full grain leather, it's a little bit more flexible. You can see that. And again, that's that lighter weight leather. It's full grain, but by design. If I had the Daytona next to it, again, I'm comparing the two because they're serving that same type of market. That one would be a little bit more stiffer, a little bit more rigid, be using some different materials in its construction. That guy, like I said, is the M1 Abrams tank, where this guy's a little bit more nimble, a little bit more lightweight. Again, it's going to tie in with the fit and comfort factor. And again, a little bit more breathability because they're using a lighter weight construction. Now, use a size chart. Remember, we'll ship for free over 39 bucks, and I'd love to hear your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Dainese Latemar. Make sure you subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Click our logo. Now, let's walk through some of the other nuances. The first thing you're going to notice, again, that full grain leather has that great feel to it, works with the Gore-Tex liner, allows for that great breathability. You see a nice big toe counter in the front, heel counter along the back that's a little bit lower profile. They're using a third-party Skywalk touring style sole. It's rugged, it's raised, great shock absorption. Again, it's gonna be anti-slip. I love it when Dainese looks at their super premium line for their touring boots and says, we're going Skywalk, we're gonna bring in a third party. That's all they do. Moving up, you have elasticated bellows on front and back for flexibility. It's going to be a CE rated boot. You do have hard protection in the ankle, both laterally and medially, and you'll see along the inside that they've given you this nylon grip panel. They've also ablated the sole on the outside to create a scuff patch. Again, give you a little bit more tactile response against your bike. Now, we talked about the winglets in the back, and you've seen me open and close. YKK zips all the way up. Inner side of the booty, you have the exterior are on the lateral side, opening it up. Notice it's hard shell shin protection. It's going to be mesh backed, but this is a hard shin plate. Again, giving you the great protection up the front of the boot. And you can see how that gaiter goes all the way up. That gaiter is going to be your Gore-Tex lining going all the way up, creating that waterproof layer that goes nearly full height up along the calf and along the shin. Again, that's going to protect you from Mother Nature. Now, if I zip it up all the way, I'm going to turn it on its side. I'm going to give you a quick shot of it. This is one of the areas where I would love to see them for over the $400 mark, maybe improve it. The top side here is using their basic Dainese mesh. I've seen micro fleeces and suede materials that are going to go against your calf. Again, this material I think could be a little bit more supple for what it is, but that's the material they chose to put here that's going to wick sweat away and allow this boot to stay breathable. So remember, you have a boot that has some baked-in reflectivity, maybe a little bit of additional reflectivity as well, premium European style, but again, that double cuff closure, which people are really looking for in the US market. Now you have a great competitor living in that same range as Daytona, which has been the gold standard for years and years and years. The next step in your journey is to click the info button. Visit the product page, read other rider reviews of the new Dainese Latemar GTX. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we're going to ship for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.